look, kid, you agreed to do this, Ralph, and you agreed to do things just how I said, and you agreed to follow what I told you to say, and this is not some game, Ralph. This is serious business, and I run a tight ship around here at Dogdude Encounters. So, you will do my bidding, boy. Ralphie boy. Yes, Mick, but I didn't know that you were going to steal my cat and take Fluffy and force me into this and force me to lie and tell fake stories. I had no idea that I was going to be doing wrong, and I didn't understand that all this would happen, and I never would have agreed to any of this if I had known what was going to happen and how this was going to end up. Hey, that's the past now, boy. Now you're involved, and once you're involved in Dogdude Encounters Radio, we have you forever. You're our slave now, Ralphie. And you will tell the folks what I tell you to tell the folks. And you know what will happen to Fluffy if you do not follow my commands and orders and be a good guest for my show. Okay? Because you know Dr. Doom has Fluffy. Now, Dr. Doom, please get on the phone here and talk to Ralphie a little. Kind of convince him, get him a little more, motivated for tonight's program. Okay, Dr. Doom?
Yeah, boss. Hey, kid. You're gonna do what the boss says. Because you don't want to not do what the boss says. I have your cat. And if you don't do what the boss says, your cat is gonna be going on a long vacation. And it's not gonna be coming back. And you don't want me to have to hurt Fluffy, do you, boy?
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Doom. So, Ralph, what the heck? You can't just... Well, I was gonna agree, but I had no idea. Dr. Doom, you're a jerk. I will do what you said to do. I will tell your story, but it's wrong. And after this, I'm gonna move away, me and Fluffy. And we're just gonna forget all about you. And move on and start a new life, because I want nothing to do with you anymore, ever again, Mick, Vic, and Dogdude Encounters Radio. And yes, you agreed to pay me $500, but I had no idea that you were going to threaten me and threaten Fluffy. And I don't even know what to do anymore. And I only seen a black cat, and now you want me to say it was some sort of werewolf and change my story. And I thought you were going to help me in the start. Well, it's all about the business, and I do things for the folks, and we got to make this story, spice it up a bit, and so I just want you to make sure that you follow what I told you to say. And so you went out to take out the garbage, and you seen a werewolf by the dumpster. It was 12 feet tall, 800 pounds, and you peed your pants, and then it attacked you, grabbed onto you, and you had a cross necklace, and you pressed that cross up against the werewolf's forehead, and you said a prayer or something after you peed yourself, and then the werewolf magically puffed into smoke and vanished, and you went in and called your mama, and that's what you're going to tell the folks, and that's what you're going to tell us, because I'm not playing games, boy. Okay? So I'm going to flip my switch and go live, and we're going to start the show, and you're going to do what I said to do, Ralphie, and... Okay, Ralphie boy, so just roll with the flow, you know, player, the gold, all the bling bling, player, so just be it, man, and player. And that's how it's gonna go. Okay, so let me flick the switch, get ready, we're gonna, oh lord, the switch is already flipped, oh, hello folks, welcome to another episode of Dogdude Encounters Radio. This is your host, Mick Jaggeth. I don't mind any of that stuff, folks. We were just practicing our lines for a new show we were going to do, kind of like a fictional mystery show, you know, something new to offer to folks, you know, so kind of like, so we were practicing our lines, getting ready. So that was all just a bunch of hokey poke, and so don't pay no attention to that, folks, because we tried to get things to offer to folks that are going to be new and different, you know. So yeah, we were just going over our scripts and stuff on that, so that's all that was. Anyways, tonight we have a special guest for you. His name is Ralph. Ralph, welcome to the program. Glad to have you here. Yeah, yeah, I wish I had a choice in the matter. You know, Ralph, just continue on and stop playing games. Okay, well, yeah. My name's Ralph. I'm 25. I work at Target. I play video games. I'm basically a wimp. I weigh 150 pounds. I live at my mama's house. I play video games day and night. PlayStation, GTA 5, Red Dead Online. I wear glasses. I don't have a girlfriend. You know, I have just me and my cat Fluffy, and we live with Mom, and I had no idea what I was getting into. Originally, I just seen a black cat, but Ralphie. I mean, yeah, I had no idea that I was going to see this thing. It was going to change my whole life and Fluffy's life, and so that's what happened. And I'm here because I wanted to tell people my story, and that's that. Okay then, Ralph. Well then, just jump right in and tell us your story and get going there, boy. Okay, so it was just another night. I was at home, played GTA 5 for about 5 hours, and it was 10 o'clock at night, and Mama wanted me to take out the garbage. So I just grabbed the garbage and went out to the dumpster can, and that was a, you know, just normal night, and I couldn't really see well because my eyes were like sore from playing video games for 5 hours straight. And so I just went up to the dumpster, and as I got near it, the dumpster was there was trash bags flying out of it, and it was like shaking, and there was something in the dumpster, and originally I thought it was just a black cat, and so Ralphie. So as I got to the dumpster, it stopped moving, and all of a sudden this thing just rose up out of the dumpster and just towered over me, and it was standing in the dumpster, and it was all black. It was 12 feet tall, and I just completely froze, and I didn't even realize, and I was going to run off, and I just couldn't figure out what to do, because I was hold on a few moments, folks. We'll school Ralphie and get him ready again to continue on. Okay, Ralph, continue on and tell the folks what happened. Okay, so this giant thing was standing in the dumpster. It was looking down at me, and I couldn't think. It was like my mind went blank, and I was so close to it that I could smell it, and it smelled horrible. And I got a good look at it, and I just passed out and fainted. And I woke up, and the creature was holding me. It was licking my forehead. It was licking my face. And I couldn't see. My glasses had fallen off. And it looked at me and said to me in my mind, it said, "Ralph, I know who you are. I've seen you before. And one day I'm going to eat you. But not tonight, because I just ate 2 deer." And as it was licking my forehead, I said a prayer, and it got very mad. And this thing was huge. It was jaw. It could have killed me. And it was laughing, because it just was like, it said in my mind, "You are nothing. I could eat you right now." And it just was smiling. It was such a diabolical looking creature, and it was huge, and I didn't know what to do. And I was thinking of Fluffy, and that Fluffy would no longer have an owner and would be left alone, and I would be gone, and nobody could take care of Fluffy properly. And so I started to pray, and I remembered I had my cross necklace. So I reached down and grabbed my cross necklace, and I pushed it onto the thing's head, and it squealed, it howled, it shook, and it just turned into smoke and vanished, and I passed out. And it must have been a few hours went by, and I woke back up, and I had peed myself, and I had to go back in, and I tried to go into the house and tell my mama. And she just told me, she just said, "Boy, that you've been playing too many video games. I'm going to take your PlayStation and blow it up and throw it in the garbage can, boy, because I'm sick of this bull." And she didn't believe me. And so I went on social media, and I just, I told a couple friends about it, and I did a couple little posts, and I didn't know what to do, and I knew nobody would believe me. And then somehow, I don't know, all of a sudden you guys found me. I don't know how you found me, and you contacted me. And I I don't know where you came from. Well, let's just say, boy, we got our ways. We've been doing this a long time, and we know how to find the people with the stories, and we know how to make people talk and tell their stories. And if they don't want to talk and tell their stories, we will make them feel like they want to talk and tell their stories. We have our ways, and Dr. Doom is pretty much, he'll come out and he'll find you. And yeah, you might not want to tell your story and share, and we've been doing this a long time, and we got the intel, and we will find you, boy. Because that is what we do at Dogdude Encounters Radio, and we are the best. And Dr. Doom makes sure that we always have plenty of people telling plenty of stories. So don't you worry about that. Well, I just thought you were going to help me. I didn't know that you were going to steal my cat and... Get a hold of yourself, Ralphie boy. Don't be losing it, because Dr. Doom was telling me that he's starting to like your cat, Fluffy, and he's starting to get attached to it, and he's thinking about keeping Fluffy for his own pet. And he was telling me he was gonna keep your pet Fluffy and rename it Killer, and he's growing mighty attached to it. So just keep on doing what you're doing, boy, and there is no ever escaping Dogdude Encounters Radio. Once you're in, you are in forever, and you will tell any story I say. And if I need you on the program again, you will do what I tell you to do, when I tell you to do, or Dr. Doom will pay you a visit. So that's just how it's gonna be. Okay, folks. Yeah, sorry, we were practicing again once. We forget that we're live, and So, anyways, thanks for coming on tonight's episode tonight, Ralph. And you have a good night, and thanks for tuning in, folks. This is Mick McJaggeth. I'm out. Later on, folks.